Yo guys, what up? It's the kid, 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 it's your boy Double H half full Trend Exist. Now guys, this is going to mainly be a CL preview. This is the main thing, this is going to be a CL preview, but we're just going to do a little bit of house cleaning, just a little bit of house cleaning before we go into the CL preview, because I think I wanted people to give a chance to talk about the Tottenham game, the Tottenham Arsenal game, talk about that, and that's really just, but mainly about Mourinho, his the chance of them winning it, title challenges, and so forth, and the state of Arsenal, because we have to talk about the state of Arsenal, the state of Arteta, the state of Aubameyang. So once we do that, we will then go knee deep 100% to do a Beyond preview. So you guys remember, if you're here, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, and subscribe. If you're new, subscribe or hit that like button. And so let's start first with Tottenham and them winning 2-0. This was a very easy win, a very easy routine Uncle Mo win. And I'm just gonna say it straight. Studge, what likelihood do you have of Tottenham winning the title this season? Because I don't give them much of a chance. Do you think that they have what percentage would you put on Mourinho leading Tottenham to title victory?
30%, which is that's a decent amount. He can, if he gets lucky with injuries, no injuries, and he can just sort of sustain this form, then it can work out for him. But I don't really think he's going to win it because I feel like his team is just waiting to get one good beating, and it's going to be over for them. I could see them in the next few games getting a big beating, especially because they're coming to Anfield in 2 weeks' time. So we'll see.
But let's say everybody is as fit, and specifically Kane and Son don't really have many injuries. Would you then sort of put some more faith in them being able to win the title this season? So let's say all the players are fit for most of the season. Would that percentage be higher?
Yeah, the percentage I gave you is when all their players are fit for the season, 30%.
Wow.
If Harry Kane and Son get injured, like you're saying, 0%. They've got no other players that are going to score if those two are not on the pitch. Great goal by Son. And Harry Kane, he's doing his thing. This is probably the best season in his career.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And people say Mourinho doesn't improve players.
They're losers. They're losers.
So who would you say the title is between them? Before I come to Castles, would you say it's between Tottenham, Liverpool, Man City, Tottenham, Liverpool, Chelsea, or all four of them? Tottenham, Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea.
All four. Anybody can win it this season. Anybody. Well, the top four, not Arsenal.
Well, trust me, we'll get to Arsenal. Cassius, talk to me, man. What do you think about Tottenham's title chances for Mourinho leading them to the title this season?
So in terms of in all competition, I expect Tottenham to win a trophy this season, at least one, because they have a good chance. I mean, they're tied top of the Premier League right now. They're in the Europa League, in the FA Cup, in the Carabao Cup. So I expect them to win at least one trophy. But in the Premier League, I would say I think they have a good shot. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't think they've played Liverpool yet this season, so I think maybe we can make a better judgment after that match to see how competitive they are.
Samuel, talk to me, man. Tottenham.
I know we're going to get onto these bums, Arsenal, but Tottenham, they're looking good. They're actually looking good. However, what I'm noticing right now is that it's vintage Jose Mourinho, first of all, vintage. However, they rely too heavily on Harry Kane and Son. And I feel like if one of them gets injured, that will be very detrimental to their season. Because we saw last season when Harry Kane got injured and he had to be on Son on his own. They didn't really do well, and there was a drop-off there was a drop off of form, and then obviously Son got injured and everything. So for them to keep up a title challenge, they need them both fit. Jose Mourinho needs to manage both of them with injuries, because we know that muscle injuries have gone up a huge percentage. They need rest. He needs to manage, like, Jose Mourinho. You can't play Harry Kane and Son in the Europa League. Don't risk it. Don't risk it at all.
So, if you were choosing, you would choose Premier League over Europa League if you had to make a choice.
To be honest, what do you go in? Nobody wants to be in the Europa League. Let's be honest. But what do you go into the Europa League for? To win it, to get Champions League.
Champions League, yeah.
I think Tottenham have already. I wouldn't say already, but they're one of the four
Strong
that
chances
are,
to top four,
strong chances to get them top four. So they don't really need Europa League. I know Tottenham fans, they say we need a trophy and all of that, but top four right now, with the money that you get, and just to be a staple in the top four for next season, to push on, you need top four more than Europa League right now.
Okay. What's it called? Let me come to Ben. Talk to me. Tottenham's chances for the title, man. Could this be the year?
They have excellent. They've got a good chance, but like everyone has said, injuries. I don't think I don't think they'll be able to win it because Jose would try to. Someone was saying he has to bench Kane and Son in one of those cup competitions, which I think he would want to win one of those cup competitions because Tottenham they're very desperate for any trophy at all. So I think in a bid to play them in those or in a bid to go for those competitions, he'll get some injuries. He'll get some injuries. And
we say, which is why I say if Kane and Son go down, they're screwed.
Yeah, they're pretty much screwed up. Like not like they're screwed and they'll fall out with top four. They could, but I'm saying like they won't win it for sure. Winning the league right now in the last 3 years, like you need to be nearing at least 90 points, and I don't think they have the depth for that.
Okay. Let me just see what some of these guys are saying. So that's Pep is deaf for winning the UCL and Mourinho winning the EPL and Europa. I don't think that is too much of a. I don't think I can put my money behind that. Another Jose tactical masterclass where it's reliant on one chance to be scored from practically anywhere on the pitch by Sonaldo. Bro, it was vintage Mourinho. Hassan, talk to me, man. Can Uncle Moo do the impossible?
Guys, respect my goat, please. Can you respect my goat? You guys said he was finished. He was in the gutter. But he's top of the league now, isn't it? But would they win the league? No, they won't win the league. Sorry about that. Mourinho, we're gonna win the league. But I still think you're in Europa League. Once he gets to the semis or quarters, he's gonna take it serious. Right now, he's gonna play that Bale more and stuff for Vinicius in the Europa League. Once he gets to semis, he knows 2 games I can win it. He's gonna take it serious. So they might finish third in the league or second and win Europa League. But respect my goat.
Okay. Undisputed, man. Tottenham's chances for the title.
They have a very decent chance of winning it. I actually think 85 points will be enough this season, especially 85. Because I don't think Liverpool and Man City are getting anywhere near 100 points this season. But they need to give up on all other competitions. Other than the Premier League, every other teams get the under 18s, under 15s, get the women's team out there. Just don't play their first choice players in any of their competitions other than the Premier League. That's the only way they can win. Because if they get an injury to Son or Kane, it's over. But if they can keep those two fit, and I do think 85 points will be enough. And if Mourinho, if he wins the Premier League with Tottenham, I don't ever want to hear anyone mention that bald fraud Pep's name in the same sentence.
We will cross that bridge when we get
there. Ever. If he does this, the debate is over. If he does this,
okay. I would like to talk to me on Tottenham title. Is it possible? Can they do it?
It's too low for that moment because I think by December now So,
Wait,
like I said,
Are you in
Abdullah,
Siberia?
are you transmitting from Neptune?
yeah, I'm
We
at
can
work.
hardly hear your voice.
Can you hear me?
No. Wait,
Hold on.
Abdullah, come out and come back in. Wait, come out and come back in because your mic is horrendous. It's a horrendous mic. It's horrendous. Let me come to Montana. Montana, talk to me. Tottenham's chances for the title.
Like before I say something about the guys in Tottenham chances for a title, I just want to tell you, bro. I told you this is like easy dub for Mourinho, easy peasy, man. I don't know why people are hyping Arsenal. I'm just suspecting towards
Wait.
Arsenal.
Who is hyping Arsenal? No. We're gonna get onto Arsenal afterwards, but I don't think anybody's hyping
No,
Arsenal.
I mean like hyping Arsenal. I know Arsenal have their own struggles. Okay, I'm not like butchering them. But what I'm trying to tell you is that Mourinho have faced this kind of challenges like million times in his like career of management. So this is nothing new with regards to Mourinho winning, and this is like typical masterclass of Mourinho. Other than that, even I know that who's going to score. That's how predictable Tottenham are. You know, Harry Kane and Son. So man, that's a good thing. And at the same time, that might be hinder their chances of winning the Premier League. Man, let's be honest, bro. Liverpool, where they're missing most of the defense and the players, they're winning 4-0. They're beating Wolves like four.
Yeah, man.
Man,
got that
I mean
one
that's
goal.
scary, man. Like people, like okay.
No. I mean, no. Liverpool are the
Can
clear
you hear me?
favorites.
Can you hear me now?
I'm like, yes, we can mute your mic. Mute your mic. We'll get to you because I can't hear you. Mute. Montana, you're right. But my point is that's why for me right now, I really feel Liverpool are the clear favorites. Are still even without Van Dijk, they're the clear favorites. Just by that point you just said.
Yep. And one more thing, if Spurs have to like win Premier League, right? They have to do two things. And one thing is keep Harry Kane and Sonaldo fit, which everyone said.
Yeah.
Second thing, out of 2 games they will face Liverpool, they have to beat Liverpool in 1. And why they have to beat Liverpool 1? Because mentally it should affect Liverpool. Because Liverpool is so strong, especially in Anfield. For example, get a draw in Anfield, something like that, and beat it at your home. I mean that might help Tottenham, but this is a really, really big task for like to expect from Spurs, to be honest for me. So let's see, man. If Mourinho could do that, then they might have chance to win. So still Liverpool are favorites, man. I don't think Spurs can win it.
All right. Abdullah, talk to me. Tottenham's chances of winning their title, man.
I know Uncle Mo is your goat.
Thank you.
I know, but I'm a Chelsea fan, and we know how Mourinho does things. He has coached Chelsea before. We know how he does things. He's back the boss and counter-attack. It's just only one thing: destruction in waiting for Tottenham Hotspur. If say Son or Harry Kane gets injured, the dream is completely over for you and for all Tottenham fans. They already knows already.
Yeah.
So they really don't have that deep squad for them to compete in overall level. But we all know something: Mourinho is a winner. He knows how to win. That is typical Mourinho. He knows how to win. He doesn't top a table just to go for fun. He knows how to win. He's a winner. I won't get carried away too much just because they're top of the table. It's too early. He's still gonna play Liverpool, right? So he has a long way to go. He didn't beat Chelsea. He only drew us, and I knew he was gonna draw Chelsea because I was expecting us to win him.
So what chance do you give them? If everybody's
at the
fit,
moment,
what chance do you give
we
them?
have to wait till February. That's when we decide who wins the EPL because that's when the top matches comes in. That's when the Champions League round of 16, Europa League round of 32 comes in. That is when he's gonna show who. Do I choose the Europa League or do I choose the Premier League? He has to make a decision in between both of them because he's gonna be playing in Sundays and Thursday. So he has to make a decision in between both of them. At this moment,
so what chance do you give them as a percentage? If everybody's fit, what chance do you give them of winning the title?
If everybody is fit, if Liverpool players are fit and Tottenham Hotspur players are fit, I'm still gonna give him 20% because that Liverpool team can beat anybody anyway.
Damn, 20%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 20%.
Okay. Red Devil, talk to me. What chance do you give of Tottenham winning the title?
I think it's really going to be based.
No. Also, Red Devil, stop right there. Why are Man United lying about how many points they've accumulated? How did Man United go from 14th, 15th so to being 5th?
HH, I've been thinking about this. I looked at the league table and I was thinking, how the hell would
That's
they?
a lie. That's a lie.
By the way, we've got a game in hand. I'll put that out, a game in hand.
Exactly, they got a game in hand.
No, you must have played it and then give it another game again.
No, we've got one more game in hand upon everyone else in the top above us. See,
Because I was so worried if Liverpool lost today, they would actually be 2 points behind us.
if we beat Burnley in our game in hand, we'd only be
okay.
Anyway,
okay, fine. Just talk to me about Tottenham. Just talk to me about Tottenham. What chance do you give them?
the big thing for me is just if it's just the Liverpool game. I think that's in 2 weeks' time from now.
Yes, it's the 16th.
Yeah,
on Wednesday.
because I said I think 3 games ago, like that Spurs had a difficult run. They're going to play City, they're going to play Arsenal, they're going to be Chelsea, they're going to play Leicester, Palace away, and Liverpool. If they could get, let's say, 14 points out of those 6 games, and between 14 to 18 points, that would be brilliant. So for me, if they get a draw at Anfield, then I think you can say that they're in business. But as a lot of people already said, it is very much dependent on Harry Kane and Son being fit. But also, I still see Mourinho having difficulties against teams that will give them the ball. So the best team that I've seen play against Tottenham this season has been Newcastle. Not because Newcastle dominated Spurs, but because they knew, we'll just put 11 men behind the ball. We'll just be upper defensive. We'll just do what we're doing. You can try and create and break us down. It's up to you now to break us down. And they struggled to do that. And then I think Newcastle got a draw of their 3, and it was unfair thing. But the point I'm trying to make is that against some of the lower to mid teams that are going to be more compact, I still think top Spurs will struggle, and I won't be surprised if they got like a draw against one of those 2 teams.
And to add on Red Devil's point, they scraped it against Burnley. Remember that last minute winner from Kane?
They play Crystal Palace.
That was West Brom, I think. Sorry.
They play Palace next week. It's gonna be tough for them to be.
So something like Palace.
They play Palace.
Yeah, so Palace.
They won't win the both 2 of them. I can guarantee.
Yeah, so Palace away is a good example because you know that Roy Hodgson is against Palace. Will be like, okay, fine. I'm going to be compact, frustrate them, let Onkomo have the ball, and wait for them to break them down. And that's where I think that I don't think Spurs have that type of player in their squad that can really put a pass or do something to actually break Leverman team down, and they have to rely on some individual brilliance, some Son or Kane to do it, but they don't have that breakdown type of player.
So don't play.
Sorry, what did the speaker say?
And Ndombele.
I don't know. I wouldn't say Ndombele is really a player that could really and Leverman football. Like, he's a good player, but I wouldn't say he's that type of player. So, but anyway. That's why I still think that Liverpool are favourites.
Okay, as a percentage, if everybody is fit for most parts of the season, specifically Son and Kane, what percentage do you give Tottenham of winning the title?
30%. 30%.
No, perfect.
I still think Liverpool, because it's just showing like Liverpool, despite the fact that half of their squad is out, are still winning games, and they've got and those players are going to come back. Some of them back in January, etc. So they're going to be stronger in the second half of the season when it's going to be more important.
Like we don't know why they are winning matches. It's because of one person, Jurgen Klopp. That is the man.
Okay,
that is the man making them stronger.
Okay, all right. So come on, let me bring you this. So from Whimsical Thoughts, who says, "Thanks for the dub. From top 4 to bottom 4." What a pity for Arsenal. I used to love their football during the Pires, Beckham, Vieira days. It's really disheartening. Whimsical Thoughts, that is a perfect segue to a discussion about them, because for Arsenal, it's sad. And I'm going to ask a very hardcore question. It's going to be a very hardcore question that I'm going to ask, and I want a straight answer. Say, Whimsical Thought, no one is giving my Mourinho a chance. It's not that they're not giving Mourinho a chance, is that, as Munta has said, Red Devil has said, Liverpool are the real deal, and Liverpool are a freaking beast. And I think that it is going to be very, very difficult to stop this freight train that is called Liverpool. Because, as I said, look at Tottenham have everyone that's fit. Cool. Liverpool have not injuries, key critical injuries, and they're still winning. That is scary. And that means that for me, Liverpool are definitely much more in the driving seat, a lot more than Tottenham are. Again, say that, Muntaha and me gave the... Yes, Gotta give the dub. Give the dub to Whimsical. Give the dub to Montal. They correctly predicted 2-0 to Tottenham. So I'm gonna give you guys the dub. But guys, now it's not time for me to ask a hardcore question, and then we can now move on to the CL. Arsenal. Guys, I'm gonna ask a very, very key
I get a
question.
question before you go to Arsenal.
Ablaki, I want you to mute your mic. Mute. Thank you. I want to ask a very hardcore question. And I want you to pause before answering. So I'm going to ask the question and I want you just to think long and hard. The question is, where do Arsenal finish this season? Now I want you to think long and hard. Just think, take in all of your football knowledge that you've amassed over the hundreds of years. And just think long and hard. Where do Arsenal finish this season? And here's my thing. I am worried. I am scared. And let me even put this. I am worried. I am worried and I am scared of what could happen to Arsenal this season because this team looks devoid of any hope. They look lost. And you see, this is why I was watching Sky Sports pretty much. And it's so funny. People always get on whole Alex Scott, woman doing her thing. She actually made better points than flipping Souness and Redknapp. Jimmy Redknapp is a brick pundit. He only has that job because of Harry Redknapp. That's it. But the guy talks nonsense. This guy, with his mouth, said, actually, you know what? Arsenal actually looks pretty good. Arsenal, they're picking the ball well. They actually look pretty good in the second half. Mourinho and Tottenham completely and totally owned that game from minute 1 to minute 90. Arsenal could have spent 3,000 years in that game. They were never going to score against Tottenham. Tottenham totaled them. That's only if you actually understand the football dynamics. It's not just guys pinging the ball around, creating half chances. But I'm worried about Arsenal because I don't know whether they sack Arteta. And if they sack Arteta, what would he now do when he sack Arteta? I don't know what the answer is. Hence why I want to take it to you guys because I'm saying to you right now, where do Arsenal finish this season? Because I believe last season they finished, 7th? Or was it 8th? I think they finished
8th.
No, definitely 7th.
Hey, let me start this off.
No, it was 8th,
Samuel,
wasn't
go
it?
Go for it, Samuel.
Okay. I've signed the papers. I'm putting in the money for it, about 65 million. We're making a museum for Arsenal. Because this is absolutely poor. They have to make top 10 this season. They have to make top 10.
They're not making top 10.
On the final day, they'll make it. Final day.
Wait. Let's plan. Someone go.
I mean, can we please? We need to analyze the table. We need to analyze the table real quick. And I'm not even trying to over exaggerate it. Every team that's in the top 10, my word, they're 50. Oh my word! I didn't even read us. I thought they were 12th. Oh god.
Bro,
if Brighton win, they'll be 16th.
Oh my word! Do you know what? Anyways, let's go to the top half of the table because, for goodness sake, every team in that top half of the table will legitimately finish above, or even the Evertons and the Wolves and the Leeds and the West Hams and the Southamptons will finish above Arsenal. This is bad. This is a museum is really, yeah. HH, I'm gonna send you some money into your account, 65 million. It might be 70 million, just an extra 5 million.
No. But Samuel, where do they finish? I want a specific answer. Give me a position. Give me a number from 1 to 20. Where do they finish?
Okay, looking at the table, I didn't realize they were 15th, so they might actually finish 12th. I'm not joking. I'm not joking at all. No, please.
I would go for 13th, and DT will say they're making progress under Arteta. Imagine if this was Wenger. But because it's Arteta, they're obviously making progress, I can see the progress. It's very visual.
Did you see the Did you see the MTV DT clip, man? The guy was jumping down.
Bellerin!
Do you know why I'm laughing? Because this is not too far-fetched. This is not far-fetched at all.
No. Do you know why it's bad? During the worst days of Tottenham, Arsenal in their heyday, was it ever as bad as this, where Arsenal were first and Tottenham were 15th? I don't think
How many
Tottenham.
points off the? Wait, hold on. How many points off the? Are they off the relegation zone?
6 points, I think.
No,
Oh my
it's a lie. No.
Wait,
8,
what?
9, 10, 11. 7 points.
Oh,
But Burnley have a game in hand.
yeah.
Remember when Wenger was 5th, they wanted him crucified. He missed out on Champions League. He was
Top for the
5th. So
trophy. Top for the trophy.
Are we saying worse than AC Milan?
Yes.
AC Milan were never 15th. They were not 15th.
What happened to Claude? He used to get rid of managers.
oh, he got banned because of some comment he
No.
made about Son.
Everyone.
Can I
This is serious. This is serious. Can we have a moment of silence, please?
No, Samuel. This is not. This is a moment of noise. We need a moment of noise because we need to talk about what the hell is happening. So wait. So let me come to Abdullahi. So Abdullahi, I need some positivity here. Where do Arsenal finish this season?
You know me for that, so I will speak my mind. I won't be like, I'll be objective. I remember when Arteta was hired, people were bashing. Thank God the devil is here. They were telling people were saying he's the reincarnation of Pep Guardiola. Then I laughed. I shook my head and I laughed. Then it was like, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is trash, sack him. Frank Lampard is trash, sack him. And I also listened to this. It was like, as long as Ole and Lampard is in the job,
Yes,
they will
I
get
remember.
fired before Arteta. Then I laughed.
I remember that.
My first question to DT was, Ole is the manager of United. He is the legend. He knows that club in and out of that club. Even though the owners are not backing him, but we can see what the players are doing. They are playing for him and they are playing for the club because it's the kind of manager whom they like. Same thing goes to Frank Lampard. Yeah, people may say he's been back. Roman Abramovich literally backed him. You want this player, you're gonna get it. Chelsea is a well-run club by the owner because the owner care about the club. The board care about the club and the players. So when you have a structure in your team, everybody is going on the right direction.
Abdullahi.
How do you fall down? It's not possible.
Abdullahi, where are Arsenal finishing at the end of the season?
I'm coming to it. So
I'm waiting.
Arsenal is before we call United Vibe FC. Arsenal is Vibe FC at the moment because they are like hot and cold. Today they win. Today, this is better, and tomorrow they lose. They're gonna sack this man. I remember when they signed Partey, and Arsenal fans was testing me. It's better than N'Golo Kante, and I was laughing. Okay, I won't make a comment about that. Thomas Partey is better than N'Golo Kante. Now, okay, no wahala. I won't talk about that. So Arsenal now they need to know their stand. Arsenal FC, are they a relegation team, a top 10 team, or a top 6? At this moment, I don't even see them as a top 10 or top 6 or top 12. People saying they're gonna finish 12. If Mikel Arteta is there, their next 3 matches is important. Burnley, Southampton,
Abdullahi, where are
Chelsea.
Arsenal finishing at the end of the season?
I'm coming to it. Burnley, Southampton, and Chelsea. If they lose those 3 matches, they are finishing 18th.
Oh.
I'm serious. Check the We have Burnley, Southampton.
Abdullah, do you know where 16th is? Do you know where 16th is?
See, Burnley, Southampton, and Chelsea. If they lose those 3 matches, they will be relegated to 18th position. 18th.
He's actually not wrong because
Do you know how bad it is?
Because if Burnley win,
I'm serious. If they lose to Burnley, Southampton, and Chelsea, they will go to 18. 18. Do you know how bad it is? Do you know how bad it is?
Abama what? Abama who?
I don't want people comparing.
Wait one blooming second. Wait one blooming second, Abdullahi. I'm not having that.
Okay,
I'm not having that. Abdullahi, shut up. Abdullahi, shut up.
Okay.
I'm not having that crap. If Arsenal finish 18th, First off, what happens to AFTV? That's the first thing. Second thing is, we could have a civil war. You think I'm joking? Wait, no, guys. Oh, you think I'm joking? Guys, if Arsenal finish 18th, North London, you're gonna have a civil war. You're gonna have a bunch of London guys fight police. You'll have a war breakout. So, for the interest of safety of your families and everything, you best make sure that Arsenal don't sniff 18, 19, or 20, or else.
Rob, you become a billionaire. You'll be a billionaire.
Can I land?
Okay.
If you allow that, you will have a civil war the likes you've never seen in the history of England. So, Abdullahi, I don't think you've thought long and hard before saying that stuff that you just said.
Okay. Look at the Premier League table. They are 15th now. Their next match is Burnley, Southampton, and Chelsea. I can guarantee you. I can guarantee you they'll lose to Southampton and they'll lose to Chelsea.
Mate. We've only played 11 games this season. Last I checked, it's 11 games. So we've not even gotten halfway of the season. Last I checked, it's 38 games for the season.
Okay.
Arsenal are not finishing 18, 19, or 20. Relax. Okay. This is a season, not a knockout thing. It's a season, so please relax. So we were easy. Let me just bring this boy in. Your boy original base signing, man. Thanks at the door. Aubameyang is why.
Oh my! Can't be saying that, bro. Can't be saying that.
Some Africans are denied a visa to the UK. You can't scam people like that, bro. Don't kill me. Remember, Unai is third in La Liga. Aubameyang, if you're out there, can you please score some goals?
I love his avatar. Bring in Big Sam. Bring Big Sam to the rescue.
Red Devil, mute your mic.
Have we inducted him yet?
Red Devil, mute your mic. Hassan, talk to me. Where do Arsenal finish this season?
Man, this football club, HH, they never fail to amaze me. They might finish 15th. I agree with Abdullah. 15th, 16th.
16th?
I'll be generous. I'll give them 14th. 14th. I mean, how does one man have the same amount of goals as football club?
Okay. What if they sack Arteta and bring in Allegri? Will you still say 15th?
It's still not gonna change because
I would like you mute your mic.
No, then the story is different.
Wait.
If they get Allegri, they'll get top 10 on the final day. They get top 10. In my opinion. I think they should get Rafa Benitez, to be honest. I think he can manage a team a lot better than Allegri, to be honest.
Very good shout.
I've always said Rafa Benitez is one of the most disrespected, underappreciated managers that there are out there, man. But guys, you guys saying 16, 17, I don't think you guys are thinking longer than what you're saying, but fair enough.
I sent a super chat yesterday saying, what if Arsenal get relegated for fun? Now it's a serious question. What if Arsenal get relegated?
No. See, okay, we can laugh and joke and everything, but if we're being serious here, they're not getting relegated because, you see, if that league table was 23 games played, oh crap. Then let's get very, very worried. 11, bro, we've not even slipped halfway through the season. The worry is that I'm not sure where this team is going to find form from. That's the problem. Because you need to have just a run of games. This team looks like if they can't buy a win. They can't buy a win from anywhere. So that's the worry. But I just feel that things course correct and they will eventually find form. But what if they
Robbie might become a billionaire by the end of the season. That's what I'm saying. Robbie can become a billionaire by the end of the season.
Okay, wait, let me bring in this boy. So Whimsical Thought says, Partey was not ready. Still he played. Because he was subbed off. Yeah. It shows Arteta is desperate. If so, why is Ozil not playing? No creativity and transition and playing all sideways. Ozil for me is a club decision, which is crazy because this team is screaming for Ozil. And do you know what I think? This I think is karma. I think what Arsenal have done to Ozil, karma is coming back to bite them in the ass. Now, how badly is karma going to punish them for what they've done to Ozil? That's without a wait and we seek. And do you know what is so crazy? Let me tell you guys this. If Arsenal gets really desperate, and you're Ozil and they call you, do you accept? I wouldn't. because I'm petty. If let's say Arsenal are like 15th, 16th, and it's like 25 games played, and they say, Ozil, bro, we need you. If you're Ozil, do you go? I wouldn't go. I would like, nah,
No, you
I'm good,
don't,
bro. I'm good. So now you called me. Nah, I'm good. From yesterday, said Arsenal are lucky. Burnley, Fulham, Sheffield United, and West Brom are utter garbage. Those teams would even finish in the top half of the championship. You see, side is on the money. There are, as bad as Arsenal are, there are too many teams that are far worse than they are. Hence why Arsenal can never get relegated. It makes no logical sense because there are teams that are literal garbage. So even if Arsenal are crap, they still have individual quality where they can just steal games. Other teams don't have the fortunate thing of where they can steal games through individual quality, so they can't. So my thing is that, basically, the lowest I feel Arsenal can finish, I think, is like 12th. I think that's the lowest they'll finish is 12th, which is still pretty bad. Ben, where would Arsenal finish this season? Ben.
I've got to pick a fight with this Ben guy who rated Arteta. Or come to me. We'll talk about the whole Arteta is a brilliant manager type of thing from yesterday, but will come to me.
Yeah, I think he said it. He said
wait,
Arteta is better than Lampard and
mute your
Ole Gunnar
mic,
Solskjaer,
man.
right?
This guy talks, man. Cassius, talk to me. Where do Arsenal finish this season?
Before I get to that and answer the question, I know there are a lot of Arsenal fans all over the world, but especially in this chat. And I don't. I think we just need to. I don't think anyone wants to pile onto their sadness at the moment because of the situation of. I mean, some people might want to, but I don't want to.
Me too.
I think Arsenal needs to just, what is Arsenal's goal this season? I think it needs to be clear. Make the team better. Instead of just focusing on like a place like Europa League, Champions League, or like top four, they should just focus on trying to make the team better.
Sorry, Kasa, stop, please stop. I will get back to you. I beg you, Lord in heaven, I'm begging you, please. This can't be right. Are you telling me that Ozil wasn't even registered?
Yes, he's not part of the 25 squads.
I think you can change it in January.
You can change it in January.
You know what, yeah, Ozil is a G because he's not even registered and he's still earning 350.
He's not registered. He's not registered. He's not there.
They can change it in January, so they can't even bring it back now. No. Yeah, so that's correct.
He's living his life, man. He's living his life.
Oh, Cassius, I'm sorry. Continue.
Yeah, they can only add him in January if they want to, but we don't know what the situation is. But yeah, like I said, I don't think Arsenal should just focus on trying to make their team better. They have a couple young players that they're trying to develop, like Gabriel, Tierney, and Saka. I think they should just focus on trying to make the team better instead of aiming for a certain position. They should just forget about top six because it's clear. I mean, Leicester over the past couple of seasons have usurped Arsenal. They won a title more recently, and they got to a Champions League quarterfinal, and they're, last season they finished fifth. Arsenal finished eighth. So I think they should just forget about top six and being like a top six club because that's not the truth anymore. But if we're talking about this season, they've played Aston Villa at home and they got destroyed. They played Wolves. I think that was at home as well. They got beaten. Yeah. They played Leeds. They should have lost that game like 4-0, 4-1, but somehow they got a draw.
Wait, very quick. Cassius, if let's say I'm going through depression, you're the last person I'll want to take positive vibes from. I'm just saying. So if I'm going through mental depression, I hope that you're not my psychoanalyst.
I like you proper started off. Oh, we don't want to pile misery onto Arsenal. Look at all you're doing.
Cassius, please continue.
Like I was saying, Everton is coming soon, and we don't know what's gonna happen there. So, I think I'm getting to the end. Arsenal's main competitors this season are Crystal Palace, Newcastle, and Brighton. I mean, like I said, the teams that I've said before have shown in the matches that I watched them play against Leeds, they honestly should have lost the game 4-1.
Crystal Palace, Newcastle, and Brighton.
You just said
Give credit to Potter. Potter beat Arsenal twice last season,
You
man.
say that their rivals are Seagulls.
Oh, more people at the end.
The Seagulls, Crystal Palace, and Newcastle
The baggies.
are there.
Didn't he beat them with the Swedish team as well in the Europa League? The Graham Potter. I can't remember what it was. At home as well. What was the Swedish team called in the Europa League?
I can't remember.
Olympiacos?
but
Is it Dundalk? Dundalk?
They lost to Olympiacos, remember?
I can't remember. I just know, like I said, Team Southampton have shown that they're a better team so far this season. Like that's simply fact. Yeah, exactly. West Ham.
You know the honest part. They play Burnley, Southampton, and Chelsea next 3 matches, and it's hell. If they lose this 3 matches, they're going to 1-8.
They're the worst team in London, let alone
I'm
North.
calling it now. Chris Wood is going to score a hat trick.
Let me just round off my point. Just to round off, like Yasser said, there are 4 teams that are clearly 100% worse than Arsenal. So the lowest they can finish is 16th. But I'm projecting, like I said, they're fighting between Crystal Palace, Newcastle, and Brighton. I'm projecting like 13th, 14th. Just based off of what we've seen so far this season. Like I said, in the matches they've played against teams that are above them so far this season, they've gotten beaten badly. And, teams that they haven't played so far, like Everton and Southampton, have shown over the course of the season that they have more weapons.
Cassius, keep your mic on auto mute, please. Thank you very much. Muntaha, Arsenal, where did they finish this season, please?
Yeah, man, I'll just keep it sweet and short, right? Completely agree word by word what just Samuel said. So what just Samuel said, I agree with that. So I don't just want to criticize Arsenal and cause more like mental depression to their fans. So I'll just skip it over here. Yeah, so I agree what just Samuel said.
Okay. What's it called? Red Devil, talk to me.
2020 is just weird, man. I mean, you have Sociedad on top of the league, AC Milan on top of Syria, Spurs there in the Premier League, even Rangers in the SPL, and somehow we're in a situation where Arsenal are in a relegation battle and Barca are chasing top 4. That it's crazy. It's crazy. And I'll be honest, if Arteta stays in Arsenal job, I think 17th. And before people say that's weird, that's crazy, etc.
That's fair.
What I will say,
Red Devil.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you being serious or you're joking?
I'm being serious because for the key thing, I watched the game. Look at the body language. Okay. Well, first and foremost, last season Arsenal finished 8th, but let's be real, they were carried by Aubameyang. It was Aubameyang who was providing the goals. He obviously came clutch in the FA Cup. It was Aubameyang. No one else. It was Aubameyang. Now Aubameyang has stopped scoring, and there's no one else in that team that is stepping up or can step up at all. Their major signing they brought in the summer in terms of Partey, and I'll get to how Arteta's a brick in a second, but none of their signings have contributed in any way. Willian is a brick, and the whole team looks completely devoid of confidence. They don't look like they're even playing for the manager, which is important. Because you can lose games, but lose games well where you're like, okay, they're playing for the manager. Like, say, United against PSG, for example. That's an example. But the way they played, it was like, we don't know what's going on. To make matters worse, I also think this Ozil situation, and here's the thing that's actually interesting, and I want people's thoughts on the panel here. We've said several times that Arsenal lack a creative player to create something. But think about this for a second. Over so many years, they've let those creative players go. They let Oxlade-Chamberlain go. They let Ramsey go. They let Iwobi go. They've obviously got rid of Ozil and Guendouzi, who's somewhat of a creator.
No,
he was injured. Cazorla was injured though.
Oh yeah, Cazorla was injured. Okay, so that's fine. And so Ozil and Guendouzi. So Alexis Sanchez. So they actually let a lot of their creative players go from their team, and the one creative player that they actually have, and Özil, has been cut out. So, in one sense, what do you actually expect from this Arsenal team? But in another sense, like, it's completely stupid management from top to bottom, where like you're letting all of your creative players go, they're creating goals for your forwards, and they're gone. And finally, I'm sorry, and I know Ben is there if you're listening, Arteta is not a good coach. Partey is clearly not fit. That second goal, I don't know what happened. I get that Partey was injured, but the guy walks off to the side when you're on a counter-attack, he's pushing you back in, and now probably your best player is probably got a long-term injury because Partey was probably one of Arsenal's better performing players. So when I'm talking about 17th, I'm talking about they've just lost one of their better players. Aubameyang has got the same amount of goals as what? I don't know. Harry Maguire. No, I think Harry Maguire's actually outscored Aubameyang.
Oh, no.
He has more goals in the PL than Aubameyang. And Son,
Zuma has more goals than Aubameyang.
Firmino has more. Shout out Bobby. Firmino.
It's a joke. So what you need to tell me, HH, is where the goals going to be. What are the goals coming from?
Have
Where
hope.
they coming from?
They have to have hope.
If
They have to have-
Burnley,
no, because no, Red Devil, if we're looking at this from a purely logical footballing point of view, you're right.
yeah,
This team looks hopeless, but sometimes football can do the most inexplicable things. I'm just saying these guys are just going to click into gear. They're going to win one game, squeeze out one game, and they're going to just click into gear because I refuse to believe that these guys are just going to just take things rolling down. But let's just look at some of the fixtures that these dudes actually have coming up, man.
Next 3 matches: Burnley,
so-
Southampton, and Chelsea. That's it.
So at home to Burnley, at home to Southampton, then away at Everton.
they'll lose to Southampton at home.
3 L's on the bounce.
Burnley, they could also lose.
They
And
have
Everton, I don't know.
Look, I'm telling you right now. Okay, this is what I'm going to say right now. They lose to Burnley, we might need an emergency.
Yeah. And if
So-
they don't score as well,
No, please, I'm saying this now.
Guys, let me land. So, guys, put it in your diaries. Pencil it in your diaries. Sunday, 13th of December, around 9 p.m., there is a possibility of an emergency hangout. So if you have to meet a girlfriend, family dinner or something, just know that you may have to postpone it because if Arsenal take an L, we're doing an emergency, a 2-hour emergency, because that's, if they lose, I think we have ourselves a crisis.
bro, what if they don't score?
Can I just finish my last point?
Go for it.
Sorry, just the last point. Just again, it was about poor management. Partey was clearly not fit at all. He should not have played at all. And the fact that in this game, when you clearly knew that Jose Mourinho was a defensive counter-attacking manager, there's nothing that's surprising about what Jose Mourinho did today. It shouldn't have surprised anyone. I knew that what he was going to do. The fact that you knew that and yet still played quite expansive and played an essentially injured player, that is on Arteta. That is on the manager. That's not the board's fault. That's not the players' fault. That's actually on Arteta. And that's why, as I said to Ben last time, like, I don't see what's so great about Arteta. He has a style of play. What style of play is it? Like, try and give it to Aubameyang and hope that he'll do something. That's not worked. So, yeah, unless they sack the guy, Arsenal will finish 17th. Simple.
Let me just, so from Osasuna, who says Benteke has more goals today than Aubameyang this season.
Shout out Benteke.
Christian Benteke.
Guys, you're laughing now, man. You're laughing now, but don't you guys feel any shred of sympathy for what Arsenal are going through?
Hell no.
No, because they released a music video. Remember, it's Partey time.
Let's have a party.
Because themselves, they are failure. They
For
cause
a
themselves.
team that has never won a Champions League, do you think I ever have sympathy for them?
No, AJ, do you know the funniest part that kind of pissed me off about Arsenal? You bought a player and you are comparing that player to Conte. But I'm not saying Partey is a bad player, but how on earth will Arsenal fans open their mouth and come out and say Thomas Partey is 100% far better than N'Golo Conte? They are stupid and mad. They are serious mad. Yeah.
Use brain.
They said
brain
Pepe
up the
is better than Zaha. Zaha's much better than Pepe by far. But there we
Pepe
are.
just, he's just a
Willian
scoring
was better
player.
than
He doesn't play
Ziyech.
football now.
Oh, we need to talk about Willian. I mean, like I said, I don't want to add. I should know in my mouth, but
William, thank you.
I think we need to just talk about Willian just a little bit.
I mean, do we have to? Because I thought Willian. Okay, guys, don't laugh when I put this off. I'm begging you, please don't laugh.
Can I go for William first?
HH, I haven't spoken.
All right, Marvelous, talk. Talk to me. Talk to me about Arsenal.
Why are you people laughing? First of all, I wanted to start off by humbly apologizing for my sins and atrocities at the start of the season when I falsely proclaimed that Arsenal will win the league. I am very sorry.
You said what?
He did say, he did put money.
He owes me. He owes me cash. He owes me money as well.
All of us cash.
Secondly, there's a very brilliant Lifetime movie called Deadly Delusions. I will be sending the link to every Arsenal fan in the chat. Thirdly, I wrote this little song.
Marvelous. Marvelous. We don't want to hear you sing. We don't want to hear you sing. Marvelous. I'm going to use you. Thank you. Marvelous. Unless your first name is Whitney and your last name is Houston, I don't want to hear your wretched vocals on this live stream, please.
I haven't spoken either.
Storage, help. Storage. Can you be like a psychologist, like a psychoanalyst? Can you somehow extract some positivity from all this?
Yeah. I felt bad as well. I was seeing grown men online having emotional and mental breakdowns on video. I was seeing Arsenal fans suffering. I was seeing tweets that said, "Man with no hope loses more hope." But guess what, HH? We don't care. Because Arsenal talk that much shit. After that Community Shield win, I was seeing tweet after tweet that Arteta is better than Klopp. I was seeing Arteta is better than Guardiola. I was seeing that he came up with the tactics for Guardiola. They deserve everything that happens to them. Yep. And it's going to get much worse. And Arteta, as for Arteta, this guy, I watched a video a while about Ali Dia. Do you remember him? The player at Southampton that fooled everybody. Yeah. That is Arteta. He's a fraud. When it comes to the definition of fraud, this guy needs to be in the dictionary because he is easily the worst coach in the Premier League.
He doesn't have that much hair anymore. He's lost a lot of that hair that if you see him play, Aubameyang's almost bald at this moment.
No, that's a hair transplant. You should have seen him in the AFCON. I think it was 2016.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. I'm telling you, if you look at pictures of him playing for Gabon.
To be honest, I saw the real Aubameyang. He's in Pakistan, chilling.
Don't compare this guy to Vardy, by the way. Like, Vardy's clear of Aubameyang.
Vardy's clear.
Way clear.
So Danny Ings.
Exactly. I was seeing tweets that what's the defender's name? The Brazilian?
Gabriel
is better than every defender in the world. He's better than Ramos, Van Dijk. I saw tweets that Partey is 100 times the player that Thiago is. I got told this personally by Arsenal fans. That's how many of them I see on a daily basis. They told me he's better than Thiago. They said that Kante was finished. He's way better than him. What else?
They said Keane is better than Robertson.
They said Keane is better than Robertson. Bellerin is now better than Trent, and every other right back is revived. They deserve everything. They deserve everything.
So you're saying this is karma teaching them a lesson?
Yeah, for such an average team to be talking this much, it's ridiculous. And what if they have Arteta? Like how there's teams in the Premier League, and when you make predictions, right, or if you gamble and stuff, you have teams where you look at the team and you're like, who can they beat? I go into every game that Arsenal play and I bet against them, and I win a lot. That's the truth. Like people, you're dismissing people saying they're in relegation. I'm being honest with you. Like every game, I look at them. Next week they're playing Burnley, right?
At home, yeah.
I could
They
see a
have to
plan
beat
that
Burnley.
I could see a plan that Burnley are going to come up with to beat them, but I cannot see a plan that Arteta's going to come up with other than park the bus. Burnley's going to beat them.
Yeah, of course they will, because
Okay,
they don't
okay,
have
okay.
any players to break them down, do they?
Okay, Stodge. Where do they finish at the end of the season?
This is the tough one. 16th. It's incredible. I know it's shocking, but you know what's even more incredible? They sacked Wenger because he was fighting for top 4, and now they're fighting for survival. Now they're fighting for
Survivor of the fittest.
Oh man,
You gotta love Arsenal, man. You gotta love Arsenal.
I guess can I say something? Can I say something?
Talk, man.
I think I need to ask Ben a question, please. You need to reply me, because I listened to when he was telling me Arteta is better than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Lampard. I need him to give me a word explanation about why he thinks Arteta is far better than Ole and why it's far better than Frank Lampard. We need an answer, please.
Ben, can you give an answer? Ben Babin.
Gone into hiding, I think.
He's speechless.
Yeah.
He's speechless.
He's speechless.
You know, he hasn't spoken through the whole segment of this.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Wait,
so
is Ben Arsenal fan, huh?
no, it's not an Arsenal fan, but he vouched for Arteta. He vouched for Arteta.
It-
Okay, look, guys, I think we're all done here with this whole thing. I don't think there's anything more we can say for Arsenal. All I'll say is I'll just end it with this. Arsenal won't get relegated. I'll give you that. Arsenal aren't sniffing top 4. Arsenal are not getting top 6. So the question right now is they will finish between 7th and I feel 15th. So, in my opinion, I do feel that they will win some games. Aubameyang will get somewhat of a form, but I think a realistic notion is I think they will go on a run good enough to maybe get like 9th or 8th. But for me, 7 upwards, no.
Sorry, Sage, can I ask a quick question? When was the last time Arsenal scored from open play?
It's been like 3 hours.
What was the game?
Since the 3rd day of the season.
It was like 2 months ago.
I can't remember when.
Okay, no, guys, we're
season.
moving on.
Facts.
Guys, we're
How-
moving
how
on.
did you put them off a penalty?
We're
Oh
moving
my-
on to the CL. We're moving on to the CL because look, let's move on right now. So, guys, we're gonna deal first with this group, and I think things have gotten pretty interesting in this group. And I want to just give a little background onto this before we really go into deep into this. So, guys, it's the final week of the Champions League. And for me, I think it's probably because of COVID. It has made the tables extremely interesting. So on Tuesday, there's only one place to start, and that, of course, is Group H. You know, Group H for me, I think, is the main group for us to start in. Let me just say this right now. Unless LSG do something completely miraculous and somehow lose to Istanbul, they're beating Istanbul. Okay, they'll beat Istanbul. You know, because that's what for me will supersede Miracle at Camp Nou and the Nightmare in Paris if Istanbul somehow say what's up to PSG in Paris. So this is between United and Red Bull Leipzig. And here's my thing. I watched the Red Bull Leipzig Bayern Munich game. Nagelsmann is a damn good manager. And every time I see Red Bull Leipzig play, 2 things come into my mind. Well, 3 things come into my mind. Nagelsmann is a damn good manager. How different this team could be if they just had 2 or 3 quality players. And how can you, as a chairman or director of football, not take out a loan or rob a bank and literally go out and give Nagelsmann some quality players based on just the amazing job he's doing with the players that he has. Leipzig don't have any world-class players. They have no top-tier players. None. Nobody in Leipzig can score a goal that Paul Pogba can score. They don't have a guy to the standard of a Paul Pogba, a Bruno Fernandes, or a Martial who remembers how to actually finish. So, and for me, if Leipzig just had some better players, they beat Bayern Munich. Because Nagelsmann got his tactics absolutely right and they almost beat Bayern. Bayern only beats Leipzig because Bayern have a guy called Thomas Müller and they're just a better team. No, not a better team. They've got better players. Not they're a better team. They have better players. And Thomas Müller is a clutch dude. But as I was watching, I was like, so you know what? We are set up for a very good game. And for me, I feel United are favourites. But I like it because it's in Leipzig's home ground. It's in their home ground where I think they'll feel more confident. But I do feel that United have the edge because United have the players to change the course of the game. So let me come first to Red Devil Studio here, man. So going into this game against Leipzig, are you confident that you can go in there and do the job? And what do you think the right approach is? Containment, sit back and counter, press high, take the game to them, and just use the quality of the players that you have? What is the right approach to secure this? And is it a case of, wait a minute, so yeah, if it's a draw, you're cool. So a draw or a winner and you're cool.
The draw is fine, and it might be fine for Leipzig if Istanbul somehow managed to beat PSG.
Which is not happening. So yeah, so what tactical approach do you see United using here that will be most effective?
I think being away, I think it's going to be the hit and counter. I think that's going to be the most effective approach. United's away form generally has been quite good, and Leipzig are not the type of team to have this sort of rigid 11 men behind the ball, close the gaps type of system, which is why, while they look good and really good, they still have conceded quite a lot of goals. Even in the previous game, they still conceded 3 goals to Istanbul from open play. Same thing with Bayern, etc. And obviously, we put 5 past them at Old Trafford, and they had 11 players from that field. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, and the loss of Fred for me is a big loss because of the tenacity in the midfield, and I think that's why I'm not as optimistic going to Leipzig, because we want.
But can't McTominay sort of feeling that?
God, McTominay. Who knows? But I definitely think, and on top of that, Cavani and Martial are injured. I don't, although possibly Cavani might be there. I'm not entirely sure. So I'm not entirely sure what our lineup is going to be. It could be that we play a front 3 of Greenwood, Rashford, and I don't know, maybe Mata or possibly Van der Beek. But for me, it's a counter-attacking mission. It's really as simple as that, because we have the players to play that. We can get them on the break easy, and we did that. Not completely Old Trafford, but quite a few times Old Trafford to success. So if we do that, we can get them on the break, and then that'll be game done. 2 or 3 goals, and then that'll be game done, because I wouldn't be able to see Leipzig come back from that.
So it's being an easy 2-3-0 double.
No. So I'm not saying it'll be easy. I'm saying a lot of it will depend on what team Solskjaer picks, especially given the fact that Cavani, Martial are injured. He might go for, if he's really, really cautious, he might go for a back 3 and go for the 3-5-2, because Axel Tuanzebe is okay. It should be fit to play. So I suspect if he doesn't play 4-2-3-1, he might play 3-5-2 with just wing backs with 2 up top and go that way, given availability, and counter-attack that way. That might also work as well. So I'm very cautious, because Nagelsmann is a very, very good coach. He's definitely a better coach than Oli. But as you did say, United do have the better players overall. And the players that we saw against West Ham, like, we were crap for that first half. And then that Pogba G, so we have those types of players that can do that. So that's why I think United will just win, probably a 2-1.
Okay. Guys, so before I come to my other dudes here, man. Guys, remember like the vid, man. We've got over 300 dudes in here. Like the vid, mods. Do your job. But guys, if you're watching this vid, it doesn't cost you anything. Only if a few seconds. Just click the like button, like the vid, drop that like on this video, drop that like on this video, and if you're new, subscribe. Hassan, talk to me, man. How do you see this Red Bull Leipzig Man United game going?
I think United will win. Sadly, even though I want Ole to go Europa League, United will probably win. Hernandez 1-0 penalty, 90th minute. You know, LSG will beat Istanbul Başakşehir because they have to, but you know, yeah, PSG and United will come through the group. Leipzig, it's just when you're striker the pulse, and there's not much you can do now, because there's not much you can do.
So score, give me a score.
Yeah, well, 1-0 United. Hernandez penalty.
Samuel, talk to me, man.
Yeah, this is a full-blown conclusion for me. PSG and Man United are going through. When the PSG game, LSG better dare not go to the Europa League, or we are having a 24-hour stream after. And with the Man United game, listen, even though it will be funny to see Man United in the Europa League, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and his Juju, when his job is on the line or he's about, everybody's counting him out, he will just get a win out of nowhere. Let's just be honest with it. They're going to win. With Leipzig, they're not really good defensively. I think on the weekend they drew with Bayern Munich 3-3. But even with Bayern Munich have a playing style which they give space at the back. So that can play into Leipzig's hands. However, Man United are not going to do that. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is probably going to park the bus and play on a counter-attack for Rashford and Martial's a bum, but whoever is playing Greenwood to counter and score. So this is just a full-blown conclusion for me. They beat them 5-0 last time. They only do need a draw, so I'm probably going to say 2-1 Man United.
Okay. Abdullahi, give me a score.
HH. I watched the Istanbul match and I also watched the RSB Leipzig match. So, but I'm gonna go with a surprise. I'm going to RSB Leipzig and United to qualify and PSG to go to Europa League.
Abdullahi, that doesn't make any sense.
Let me get my reason out.
Yeah, no, you don't. You have no logical reason. But it doesn't make sense.
No, let me get my reason out. The reason I said United will go through is because we know how Ole is gonna play. Just because we know United with a penalty and everything. I think their last two matches before after the PSG match and the Champions League match, they've been looking very good in the Champions League and looking iffy in the EPL. So now they are away and they're very good away. So that the way that I think Cavani and the match is not playing. So that works in the Ole's favor because he can easily just pack the balls and counter. And they have very good runners in Rashford who can run, and they have Bruno who can just close the stats and pass. So that's for me very good top tier midfielder who knows what he's doing in that team. So RSB Leipzig will give you space. So that's why I say it's gonna be a go for the both of them. Go no, United Leipzig is not gonna defend. It's gonna be a go. And I watch Istanbul. I play against Leipzig. You guys are underrating that team. That team is a damn good team.
Very good team. Give me a score for that game.
I'm probably gonna go 3-2 for RSB Leipzig. For what's called for Istanbul to beat PSG. And I'm gonna go, I think 2-2 for United.
Wait, Abdullahi, they're playing in Paris. It's Istanbul. Where do you get 3-2 from?
Team are good. They are very, very good team.
To be fair, HH, PSG's home form in this hasn't actually been that great.
Red Devil, it's Istanbul.
I know, HH, but this Istanbul, you guys are underrating this team. They're a damn good team.
No, Abdullahi, no, you just want LSG to go down.
Thank you, Hassan. Thank you.
No.
Abdullahi, if you are right,
Abdullahi, he isn't right. Abdullahi, he isn't. There is no chance PSG would somehow
I'm going for 3-2 Istanbul to win at what's called at Paris,
right.
and 2-2 to RSB Leipzig.
Okay, good. We've heard you. One more time. Talk to me. Red Bull Leipzig against United. Muntaha. Cassius, talk to me, man. Red Bull
I'm just gonna
against.
keep this brief. My prediction before the group stage started was that PSG and Leipzig would go through. The only way that's possible is if PSG beat Başakşehir in Paris and if Leipzig beat Man United. So I think you know what my prediction is. So yeah,
Damn. Score?
Leipzig win.
No, but scoreline.
Leipzig win.
Okay, thank you.
I pray you're right. I pray you're right.
Marvelous. Talk to me, man.
I think United will go through. I don't see Leipzig winning, so the game would either end in a draw or United will win. All Ole has to say in the locker room is, guys, my job is on the line, and they're gonna turn up. So, and what I've noticed this season is United, say whatever you may about them, if they fall behind, especially 1-0 behind, and you're not able to get the second or third goal on them, a comeback is always on the cards. I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know what Ole does in the locker room, but spiritual things are happening.
So give me a scoreline then. Give me a scoreline.
2-1 United.
All right. Let's move on to the other big NLB of that night, which of course is Juventus against Barcelona. Now, let me just tell
Is
you
that big game, really?
What is it?
Is that really a big game anymore?
It still is. It still is because yes, look, at the end of the day, our dear friends Christina and the Argentina Hobbits will be there. So
1 point. Oh man.
I mean, what is this trash? Can I just say this? I think the very fact that these guys are on 1 points, they shouldn't even be allowed in the Europa League.
Wait, Barcelona has 15 points. What the hell?
Yeah. They beat Juventus, didn't they? And then
Yeah,
all
they beat
the other
Juventus.
teams. So that's not surprising.
So
Oh,
this
this
Barcelona
Zero wins.
finished
That's
with
embarrassing.
18 points. Oh my god. Okay, look. Here's my thing here. You see, my thing is always because let me just tell you how it's gonna roll. So Barca beats Juve, I believe 2-0. So Juventus have to beat Barcelona by, I think it's 3 clear goals or more in order to top the group. So even if they win, they still wouldn't top the group. The only way they can top the group is they've got to beat them by 3 clear goals, which is very unlikely. So this really is just for aesthetics. Barcelona have topped this group. And this event is the second. But we're going to be seeing the two international flops reunite once again, man. So in the battle of the international flops, Cassius, who do you think will come out trumps in this game, man? Juve, Barcelona at the new field.
I think Barcelona will win at Camp Nou on Tuesday. I think it's Barcelona have been very inconsistent this season, but usually whenever we've dropped points, we've won the next match. So usually all of our points dropped have been in the league. So usually we've gotten some sort of revival in the Champions League. That's why we have a perfect record so far. So we're not going to lose this match. I can assure you. I watched Juve. I've watched them play against Torino. They were losing throughout most of the match. I only watched the last 20 minutes or so, and pretty much Juve's best player or most creative player is Cuadrado. So if you shut down Cuadrado, then that's most of Juve's attack.
So okay, so you're not rating the threats of Rabiot busting from midfield.
Rabiot, what a joke.
Damn.
No, I don't. Rabiot's a decent player, but he's not gonna. I don't think he's that threatening, to be honest. Juve won't be like a lubrication or anything like that. But I just think Barcelona are average. Juve, I don't really know what they are. Like I know Barcelona are inconsistent. We can see that, but Juve, they change their formation all the time. they don't really like. I think Morata might be injured. I know he didn't play in the match against Torino. I don't know exactly why, but
what about CR7, Cassius, the
yes,
goat,
but
the goat CR7? Aren't you afraid?
no, because CR7 at this point of his career needs the ball, and if he doesn't get the ball, then he's not as effective. He's not very effective. Um, and like I said, Quadrado. I think
Hater.
Quadrado has like. I'm not hating at all. I think Quadrado has 7 assists so far this season. I saw like he, from what I've seen maybe 5, 6 Juve games. They're by far their most creative player. He's the one he's their most dangerous player. It's that simple. So I know they have Delict back, they have Alexandra back in comparison to the team that played in Turin. But yeah, I think Barcelona will win.
Okay. So sorry. Before I move, so yeah, I was mistaken. This is head-to-head goal difference. So shout out to your boy James. So if Juve win 3-1 or 4-2, they would top the group because their head-to-head goal difference would be better than Barcelona. So thank you for that reminder, Mr. James. Muntaha, is your mic while walking there, big man? Muntaha.
Come to me, bro. Come to me.
Okay. So Barcelona, Juventus. What are you saying, man?
We can come to me later on, bro.
Oh, sorry. Samuel, talk to me.
To be honest, yeah, this group is so dead. But what I would say is that with Barcelona, it's a little bit like, I wouldn't say as bad as Real Madrid were, but like, you know how Real Madrid didn't really do well in the league, but in the Champions League they will just turn it on. I think this is Barcelona right now. They're not really doing well in the league, but in the Champions League they seem to be turning it on. Camp now, they don't lose. When was the last time Barcelona lost at Camp now? Like, seriously.
2013.
Yeah, 2013. So they ain't losing. Now, I don't really care about Ronaldo, to be honest. Please, just these fanboys just need to leave it alone now. The time is gone. It's gone. It's gone now.
So give me a score.
I would say, do you know what? Messi will score. Funny enough, I feel like Griezmann will score as well. So I would say 3-1 Barcelona.
Okay. Hassan, talk to me.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to the Oos, man. The Oos is out. I mean,
Hassan, please just the game. Focus on the game. The game.
I don't blame you, Tish. I don't blame you. But anyway,
Thank you.
On the game, Barca win 2 on Barca. Griezmann will score. Messi will score. Cristiano will score a penalty. Yeah, 2-1 Barca.
Damn. Abdullahi, talk to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 3-1 Juventus.
Ooh, so why do you now keep in mind from what people have been saying that Barcelona have not lost at Camp Nou for a long time.
Record I'm going to be broken, so it's gonna happen one day. So I'm going to 3-1 Juventus. Cristiano Ronaldo is gonna score brace, and then I think either Dybala or De Ligt is gonna score Bonucci. It's gonna be 3-1 though for me.
Okay. Before I come to Marvelous, any of those people, those lovely people out there who feel that I was the reason why Ousmane Dembele is injured, you guys can go fuck yourselves. Marvelous. Barcelona Juventus. Talk to me.
Juventus 1, Barcelona 0. Stat.
Red Devil.
Barcelona 2, Juventus 1.
Damn, all right. Muntaha, talk to me.
Yeah, man. So with regards to this game, right? When was the last time Barca lost at home?
It's been a long time.
2013 against Bayern Munich, right? That was the last time.
Damn, that long ago?
Yeah. I've seen Barcelona, like, you know, like this is like the shit Barcelona of like last 33 years, okay? And still they are holding that Camp now. W of like not taking any L, you know, in Champions League. That's insane, man. So for me, again, I'm saying, man, like what we have seen, you know, in the last 9 years, we have seen that In the last 9 years, Barcelona never lost to Atletico Madrid, right? They lost the season, 2020. So I think so that record will also gone away now. And when I say that, I mean, I can see you, bro. Look at the defense is so ass. Bro, Longley is scoring 1 goals, man. Longley is helping that position. I mean, you're telling me that team is so ass? I mean, my God, like, come on, man. And now they don't have a PK as well, who is the best defender now. It's Frankie De Jong who will be playing centre back. Oof. And this is not like some people said that, oh, like they're replicating Real Madrid in Champions League. No. They're not even close to us what we used to do. They can sing tons of goals, left, right, center. They're losing, like they have lost 5 games by now in just in league. Forget about Champions League. Okay, they have maintained the proper record. Let's be honest. How shit is Juventus? Juventus extremely shit. Bro, come on. You lost to this Barcelona who came at your home and they beat you 3-1. You couldn't even do the game. Don't give me an excuse of without De Ligt, without Ronaldo. Come on. Even Barcelona was
So give me a score then. Give me a score. What do you see the score being?
2-1 Juve.
Jesus. All right. Okay, now it's the other big one right now.
Oh.
Whoa.
You see, guys, man. You see, you guys know
The
how
theme
much.
tune's actually catchy.
No, it's not. It's not. It's
Make
not
sure,
catchy.
man. Make sure.
It's
Hate
garbage.
it. Make sure.
Look at
Make
Conte.
sure.
Look at Conte.
Hate it. You know what? This is an announcement, okay? I'll be here. Definitely, I'll be here, okay? But a request for you guys, man. Be easy on me. Secondly, if Madrid
Monta, I
goes
have to sing
through,
the song. Oh.
Wait, no. Monsaha, no. See, Monsaha, you have me worried. Why are you saying go easy on me? Are you saying that there's actually a chance you think?
I'm requesting, you know. Like I hope there might some people.
I like Muta. He accepted the defeat already before the match.
No. Because
No. I'm requesting.
No. Monsaha, you do realize that if that happens, we're going to be seeing a lot of this.
Oh my God, bro.
You see, look, here's my thing. Zidane is one of my heroes, and I revere this guy, and he's a horseman. He can't have this on his CV, but I am scared. I am scared and worried for Real Madrid on Wednesday because I don't think Monchengladbach actually care. And Monchengladbach are one of these teams that Real Madrid should beat them. 100%. Real Madrid they have the much better players and they are the better team. But I can see Monchengladbach just doing something very weird in that game. But I cannot fathom the possibility of Real Madrid. I cannot fathom that. I cannot fathom that because that's for me it's like you're taking the piss. But the thing though is that it could very well happen. And I think that Real Madrid have to see this is what they've got to realize. You are never too good to fall. Okay? You are never ever too good to fall. And you could very easily end up right here. Okay? You could very easily end up right here.
That looks so ugly.
Oh.
By the way, hatred. By the way, news for you. Sergio Ramos is back and his match ready.
Yes, he's been training. Yes, I read that he's been training with the squad. That is a massive. So, let me come first to Monta with this. Monta, where is your mind at ahead of this game?
Man, like hatred. Can you give me some time to think about it? Can you go through all the list of people?
No, wait, let me start. This one.
So we'll go for it.
There is no way in the world, forget world, in the universe, I am watching Real Madrid go into the Europa League to face a war-torn country in Scandinavia and Karabakh FC. Allow it. Allow that. Allow it. Please. Real Madrid, I respect you as a football club. You cannot going to them. However, what I would say is this. One number, it is 2020. We've seen weird things happen. Very weird things happen. Real Madrid, I'm on my knees. You cannot go into Europa League. You cannot go into Europa League. Please. I'm done. I'm done.
See, the thing is here, and this is what I want to do. I refuse to do a pre-match analysis of Real Madrid versus a team's name I can't pronounce. I'm not doing that because it's Real Madrid Juventus, Real Madrid Bayern, Real Madrid PSG. I'm not doing Real Madrid against FC Vizcaya Capacila La City. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. From your boy Dennis Borough, who says, Zad wins Europa League trophy again. Dennis Borough, you asshole. Screw you. There you go. That's what's, yeah.
Can I say something over here? Quickly, can I say something?
What?
Yeah. Can I say something quickly over here?
Yeah, go.
Yeah, for this game, we are preparing like a Champions League final. And you can see the like, you know, the way we played against Sevilla away. This is like that was like just a defending, you know. For this game, we're like preparing like a Champions League final. Because come on, that never happened in our history, bro. Just imagine Madrid and flipping. Oh my God, Europa, first time in the Champions League history. Oh my God, bro!
You know what? His opportunity. We've never won the Europa League before. You can see his opportunity.
No. RBS, bro. Listen, man. Real Madrid, bro.
See, this is why I love football. This is why I love football. This has now become a massive. I love games where so much is on the line. So much is on the line. Guys, I think I'm doing a 3-course meal for that game. I think I'm doing a 3-course meal for that game, and we're going live Twitch. We're going live on Twitch, and we do it because if Real Madrid, because my thing is that Monchengladbach, they're coming. I don't think they'll be scared. And it's not if this isn't Camp Nou. Real Madrid can be pimped at that Alfredo Di Stefano place. So there's genuine concern, and the fact that Real Madrid are treating this like a Champions League final, it just shows you what is at stake, man. But this is what we live for. This and the games I live for. I live this. This is what gives me oxygen. This is what I live for. These are the games I live for. Can't just talk to me, man. Madrid, Monchengladbach.
I'm not gonna give a prediction because if I speak, they'll call me a hater. So all I'm gonna say is that I don't know what you did. I don't know what you did, HH. I don't know like what type of pills, what type of injections you took, but I was watching one of your reaction videos and I actually saw some hair on your head. So I just wanted to congratulate you, and I just want to tell the chat to don't forget to like hit the like button.
Moving on very swiftly. What's it called? Hassan, Real Madrid, Monchengladbach.
HS, zoom into our picture for a sec. Zoom into our picture. That's it. Guys, that's the horseman you're looking at. That's the horseman you're looking at. I mean,
Hassan, they wouldn't dare. They wouldn't dare put him in the Europa League. They wouldn't dare do this. No, Hassan, easy. My thing is this: if Zidane, if you listen, and I'm going to make a call to Zidane tomorrow. Zidane, if you cannot 100% prove, no, if you cannot 100% guarantee you make it through, hand in your resignation before Wednesday. Let some loser take through.
Yeah.
Zidane, I don't want this on your CV. I am begging you, please. Guys. Okay, another thing. If Zidane is manager and Real Madrid going to Europa, I'm not doing a post-match. I'm not. It's not happening.
Too disrespectful. You can't do it.
I'm not doing
it. It doesn't count. It doesn't count.
No, easy. No. Wait. Shh. If it happens, Muntaha and Red are hosting the post-match analysis. So Muntaha, you can laugh all you want. You're doing it. So I'll give you the login details.
If he goes Europa, what happens to his horseman status?
Samuel, mute your mic right now. Mute your bloody mic right now. Hassan, talk to me.
Gladbach.
What I'm saying, if you Zidane, if you don't turn up, it don't
Gladbach.
count. That's what I'm gonna say. If you don't turn up, it don't count. But guys, player, I say what's up. You know, player is a good guy, a good player. You know, no pun intended. That guy is a good player. I'm gonna say 2-1 Madrid because they have to. It's not they have to win. There's no excuse. CL final have to win. Ramos is back. That's a big boost. But I mean, and guys, Conte. I'm just saying, it's a group finish like this, HH. I'm not turning up. That's what I'm saying. I'm not turning up.
BD Core, Real Madrid against Gladbach. What do you say?
I think both of them are going to qualify. Inter are ballers. It's going to be Real Madrid and Gladbach qualifying.
But what do you think happens in this game? The score in this game. What happens in this game? Real Madrid against Gladbach in this game.
They can't both qualify.
It will be a 2-2 draw. Inter will lose to Shakhtar.
They can't both qualify.
No. If it's draw, BD, if it's draw, but Inter versus Shakhtar, we out.
Yeah.
So the only way that happens is if Monchengladbach and Real Madrid draw and Inter win. Because if it's a draw, then Inter are out.
Or else,
so no matter what Inter does, it doesn't matter. But if Shakhtar do the same as what Real Madrid do, so if Shakhtar win and if Real Madrid win, they're through. But if Real Madrid lose, they're out. But if it's a draw and Shakhtar draw, then Real Madrid will be out.
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay, then I can see Real Madrid winning and then Inter losing.
No, Billy, just tell me, what is going to be the fucking score for Monchengladbach against Real Madrid? That is
BD,
the
throw
match
some
I'm
optimism pills, BD. I need optimism pills.
Mention
BD,
Inter.
come on.
What is the game? What is going to be the score for Real Madrid?
I'm being dead serious.
What's the score?
I think personally, right, it's gonna be Real Madrid win and Inter will lose. So it's gonna be 2-0 Real Madrid.
What's the score?
And 2-0 Real Madrid.
But BD Core, if that happens, then Monchengladbach are out.
No, Inter will lose.
And that means Monchengladbach
If
would
that
be out.
happens,
Real Madrid.
Look at the table.
BD Core. All I want to hear is one scoreline. What is going to be the scoreline of the Real Madrid against Monchengladbach? That's it. Just give me that scoreline. Real Madrid against Monchengladbach.
I said 2-0 Real Madrid. 2-0.
Thank you. And that's it. Thank you. Fuck. Red Devil Studio, talk to me. Real Madrid Monchengladbach, man.
Oh man.
RG, man, throw some optimism, bro.
I'm trying, but like I remember that game. I remember the game away, and let's be real. The reason you won that was a clock move by Casemiro, who, from what I can see, is not going to be fit. And from what I remember,
Casemiro's fit.
Is Casemiro fit? So he's going to be playing. Okay, so basically the full Real Madrid squad, bar Hazard, is going to be fit for the game.
No. It's like Fede Valverde is out, Carvajal is out, Hazard is out. So like there are many players out as well.
Okay, but Ramos and Casemiro are fit.
Ramos, Casemiro, Benzema, these guys are fit. Yeah.
Okay, so it's tough because you kind of like those players were playing against Shakhtar, for example, earlier away that didn't really turn up, and even against Gladbach. In that game, if I remember it, like Gladbach were basically Gladbach bottled it. Basically, they were 2-0 up, and then Casemiro got a goal in the last 89th minute or something to make it 2-2. I do think Ramos and Casemiro back does change things, but I'm just wondering whether that change means that they'll actually be able to actually beat Gladbach.
Wait, I just clocked. Gladbach have to win.
No, they have to win.
They don't have to win. Why do Gladbach have to win?
Okay, they can't lose. They can't lose,
but they can draw. They can draw the game.
Yes, they can draw
easily.
Because if Inter and Shakhtar draw, they can draw.
Yeah, exactly. So the only I'm just thinking if they lose,
what's the head-to-head between Inter and Monchengladbach? What's the head-to-head?
Inter is
better. So there is a way that possibly
Inter have to win.
Yeah. There is a small way that if Gladbach do lose this game, they still go through if there's a draw between Inter and Shakhtar.
Yep.
Yes.
So
yes.
even if Gladbach lose, if Shakhtar wins the draw,
because Inter on 6, Shakhtar on 8, and Monchengladbach have a better head-to-head than Shakhtar.
exactly.
So are they playing at the same time, or who's gonna
Same
play?
time,
Who's
same
playing
time.
first?
Yeah.
Who's playing first?
So
Bro,
I
Same time.
just
Damn.
given all the possibilities that Gladbach have, as we've sort of discussed, I think that Gladbach still will find a way to go through. I would say this. I'm going to call it a draw again, a draw with Gladbach and Real Madrid, but I think that Shakhtar will beat Inter Milan.
So Europa League.
To beat
Oh my!
Imagine if both games they draw.
Okay,
No, but-
okay.
but-
So
but Haitish.
wait, easy. Let me come to Abdullahi, and then I'll come back to you. Abdullahi, talk to me. What happens in this game?
Munta, you're my man, and I love you. Munta.
Abdullahi.
I love you.
Abdullahi, brother, man. Come on, bro. We are brothers, man.
Zidane's a horseman. Don't do it, bro. He's a horseman.
Abdullahi, come on, relax. Abdullahi,
I
relax.
don't want that.
They've got God. They've got God.
I love.
This thing's been down to Newcastle.
Oh no.
Munta is the realest man. So I don't want this club to go to Europa League and be playing Stamford FC or Karabakh FC or Midtjylland FC. That is so bad. That is so bad.
At least they won't play Arsenal.
You wouldn't even do a pre-match you even do a pre-match review if Real Madrid go to Europa League. I can guarantee you that. So that's how bad it is. I'm not gonna be surprised if it's gonna be Real Madrid and PSG facing together in the UEFA what's called Europa League final. I'm not gonna be surprised. But this match, I think I'm gonna go for Monchengladbach because I think Monchengladbach are very superior team. They have a very good attack who can easily hurt Real Madrid. I know Ramos is back, but I don't trust Varane. I don't know why you have not inducted Varane into Class A or Class B or Class C.
Easy. World Cup winner.
I don't care about World Cup winner. How can you consider kind of goals?
Abdullahi, give me a score. Give me a score.
I'm going for 3-1. Monchengladbach, and I'm going to 1 Shakhtar Donetsk.
You are a brave human being, mate. You don't know how many people you've angered in the chat.
Yeah.
Abdullahi, Zidane's a horseman, bro. Can't be having that. Abdullahi.
I love Zidane.
Didn't Zidane lose to Shakhtar twice?
My man. It's my guy, boy.
Look, it's
tough.
okay, Real fans. You're not getting relegated. It's okay.
Okay, so
I love you, man. I love your Champions team, bro. You're the guy.
Before round off, okay. Also, Suna, talk to me. Just give me a score. Okay, what do you think the score will be? Real Madrid, Monchengladbach.
Real Madrid, Monchengladbach, 2-0. It's not going to be very difficult, I think, for them. I can't see them losing. I genuinely cannot see them losing.
So 2-0 to Real.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Shakhtar goes through with them.
All right, so guys,
Itch.
yeah.
I haven't spoken.
Okay, marvelous. Talk to me. Madrid against Monchengladbach.
Can you zoom in on my profile picture?
No.
I bring the facts.
Well, marvelous. Just talk, mate. Or else I'll just
No,
kick you
mine
out.
is facts.
That man in my profile picture is Hugo Sanchez from Real Madrid, 1986, holding the
86, yeah.
Europa League. I've had a revelation. I think Real Madrid will go to the Europa League. That's all I have to say.
Okay. Now, guys, this is another simple question. Then this is the last one, so we can round out of here. Inter Milan.
Haitish, can I say something?
Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah. Man, look, like this game is like a serious man. And this is not about just winning or losing or like I think this
pride.
means yes, this means more than Champions League final for us. This is like, come on, man, like we are the European royalty, you know, like when it comes to this competition.
This is Real Madrid's reputation.
Yep. Reputation is on stake, man. And I'm sorry, man, like regardless of whatever happened in the past season, you know, some bad results here and there, I mean, that's okay. Still, you can justify. But it's really difficult to justify, man. And personally, first time in our Champions League history? First time? Nah, man, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man.
I'm scared for you, bro. I'm scared for you.
Yeah, man. And oh my God. Bro, this is like worse than flipping nightmare. Bro, this is hell, man. I mean, you cannot expect Real Madrid singing in Europa, man. And on top of that, you know what? There's only one guy who's untouchable in the entire Real Madrid Football Club. The guy is Florentino Perez. You know what? Now his throne might be shaking because you cannot expect Real Madrid to do this bad and not signing right players even in last season or season before that. Everything would be on Paris. Okay, Zidane might get sacked. If we have Zidane, okay, definitely Zidane's out. There are many players who will be under deep scrutiny as well when it comes to how you can respond to that. But everything will be on Paris because you're winning all these elections of Real Madrid, before without any resistance or friction, and you're untouchable. Now you're not anymore untouchable. You have to respond, and not just respond. This might bring a revolution in our club history. I'm sorry, man. This is massive, man. People are not thinking like that. So I think so. Players, fuck all those games. Focus on this game, man.
This is why Florentino is going to pay off the refs, okay?
I hope he does.
Literally, it's going to be fine.
Okay, wait. This is the final thing before we run out of here.
Yeah.
Inter Milan. It's a very simple question, and I'll go around the room. Do they make it through this group? Yes or no? Hassan, do Inter Milan make it through the group?
Hell
yes
no.
Or no?
Hell no. Bottom. Hell no.
Samuel, do Inter Milan make it through?
I will just say this. I will have to die before Inter Milan make it through that group.
Jesus. Abdullahi.
It's tough because I think Inter Milan play. If Lukaku doesn't play, they scored and they play only with Lukaku. It's tough to judge the way Inter Milan plays. It's really tough. But I think with the one want Madrid to go to Europa League, so maybe they can get themselves together. I think Inter's gonna finish bottom. I love Conte is what it is, man. Because I want not that I hate Madrid. It's just that Madrid needs some revolution in them. They have been on top for many years, and I understand they've been struggling a little bit. I don't see Inter overcoming Shakhtar. Shakhtar Donetsk will beat them. They'll beat them. They'll easily lose.
So are Inter coming through? Yes or no?
No, they're finishing bottom.
Jesus. Marvelous. Inter Milan. Are they making it through?
I think Inter will beat Shakhtar Donetsk, so I think they'll go through.
Oh.
And in my vision, they get Chelsea. So.
Oh, okay. Thanks for that vision, man. Osasuna, do Inter make it through?
As much as I want it, and it'll be hilarious for Inter to go down to the Europa League or to not even have it, there's no way that they lose at home to Shakhtar. I mean, there's no way that they don't win. I can't see a world in which they don't win. I know it's Conte, but it's also Shakhtar. And yes, they beat Real twice, but as HH says, it's about matchups. So, and Inter don't, and they are bricks, but they don't brick it sometimes like Real brick it, because when Real brick it, they brick it real hard. So I think it might be.
But remember, Ansu Fati scored the winning goal in the San Siro to stop Inter Milan from progressing through the group.
Yeah, I mean, that's Ansu Fati, though, special player.
Season, by the way. But isn't last season was Inter's first season in Champions League after a long time?
Yeah, it was. It was first season since 2011, I think. Yeah, so I think it's just not possible for them not to win the game. And if they do, then they go through with Real. But it would be hilarious. I would absolutely love it if they went out.
Okay. Cassius, Inter.
So Inter were actually in the Champions League in 2017-18 as well. And again, I think they drew against PSV Eindhoven.
No, that was 18-19. That was 18-19.
No, 17-18 they lost to
No,
PSV
I know because
Eindhoven.
I'm a PSV fan. I know when we played against Inter, it was 18-19.
So, sorry, yeah, you're right. Sorry. I got the years mixed up. So they lost against PSV Eindhoven in 2019
they drew
or 2018.
They drew against
they drew. And then they lost to Barcelona in 2019 in the group stage. So yeah, Inter, and I think both of those games were at home. They drew against PSV and they lost against Barcelona. So Inter are not going through, especially when you consider that they're in the worst position and a lot of things have to go their way. So yeah, they're out.
Monzaha, Inter Milan, are they gonna make it through? Yes or no?
Bro, this is a weird feeling. Okay, I think Inter will win. And the way I'm saying Inter is going to win, I think they're going to win 1-0. Because even if you saw the away game they played against Shakhtar, right, was 0-0.
Mm.
I mean, Shakhtar didn't cause them much of the issue, or didn't cause them any trouble, to be honest, to enter in the first game as well when they played Shakhtar away. So this is at home. I can see Inter winning this game by 1-0. Yeah, and then, for me, I can see Inter goes through. Yeah.
But I just want to add one thing to what I said. Inter can win and still get knocked out. I just want to say that. So I'm not saying Inter will necessarily lose, but I don't think they're going through.
Okay, that makes sense. And I think that's may actually happen. Red Devil, Inter, do they make it through?
Just a quick question. If Inter win and Real Madrid lose, do Madrid finish bottom of the table?
Yep.
No. Red Devil, don't do that. That's not happening. Don't know.
If Inter win and Real Madrid lose, Real Madrid would be bottom, wouldn't they?
Yeah. That's even better. That's even better.
Oh my word!
Yeah, because of Shakhtar's
I hope you guys. I hope you guys are there. Once we win this game, bro. I hope you.
Would you rather have Europa League or be just like, no, we're not screwing with that shit?
No, bro. It's better to finish fourth than playing in Europe.
Exactly. That's what I thought as well.
Yes. Okay. So Randall, talk to me.
Sorry, I just want to clarify that because that's strange. I think it'll be a draw. I don't think the Gladbach will be as open. Shakhtar will be as open as the Gladbach were away from home. And that's the Conte's a brick. So I think it'll be a draw, which will mean that Inter will go out. And I think that means, with our previous prediction, that Real Madrid will unfortunately go out as well, but they'll be third.
Can I say something over here, please? Yeah. Bro, if you see the Shakhtar Inter game, right? Shakhtar, there's no certainty with this kind of fixture because this group is mad now, crazy. Okay, so you cannot tell me, okay, Shakhtar, they can expect Real Madrid to lose or to draw, and then they can also take a draw. We don't know. So even Shakhtar has to take some risk. Come on, they cannot just sit back and park the bus. You need to understand. So what if Shakhtar is they drew with Inter and Real Madrid win? So there is a lot of uncertainty with this kind of thing. So I think the Shakhtar also have to take a risk as well and have to play attacking football. I don't think so. They will park the bus. No.
You see, my thing about it is this: it is crazy that we're even in this position. See, it's not surprising we're in this position with Inter Milan, but it's just scary that we're in this position with Real Madrid. But I think Real Madrid. There's going to be a winner in the game. There's going to be a winner. It's either Real win or Monchengladbach win. Because Real Madrid are going to aggressively go for the win. They're not going to sit back and defend. Real Madrid are going to aggressively go for the win. Now, maybe because the matches are played at the same time, maybe if Real are hearing what is happening in the Shakhtar game, they may change their stance and tweak it. Okay, what scenario do we have if it's a draw? So if Inter and Shakhtar draw, do Real still need to win?
Real need to win.
Yeah,
Real need to win twice. The only way Real can draw is if Inter wins.
Wait, easy. Okay. Can Real lose and still go through?
No.
They could actually finish bottom, Real Madrid. Oh my goodness, man! I can't.
Better bottom than Europa League, eh?
So they need a draw.
Not even a draw.
A draw.
The only way they draw and still go through is if Inter wins.
They need a win, guys.
Because think about it. If Gladbach could draw with Inter Milan, if Gladbach could draw with Real Madrid and
Inter have to win.
Draw with Inter Milan, Shakhtar have the better head-to-head than Real Madrid.
Yeah, yes. Shakhtar and Gladbach go through then.
Yeah. So much, which would be wild. That would be wild. Fuck. You see.
So, but the thing is what, right? Regardless of whatever happens in the Inter game, okay? Regardless of whatever happening is an Inter game or Inter versus Shakhtar, we don't care. We have to fucking get this 3 points.
Look, man. Guys, okay. See, I'm very sick of the head because on the one hand, I want Real to go through because it's Real Madrid and it's Zidane. But on the one hand, I don't want them to go through because I want to see Monta's and Red's reaction. because see, one thing I know that Monta would have a nervous breakdown and Red would literally talk for 6 hours about
yeah,
why.
I was about to say Red would hire a lawyer. Oh my god.
What of
Red
you?
would be like Trump with the election.
Wait, I actually don't think UEFA will allow it.
They won't
No,
allow it.
UEFA
They
will
won't
allow
allow
it.
it.
Have
No, they
They
won't.
allow it.
It's
They won't.
impossible.
Like you can't. It's Real Madrid.
We have to do group stage again then. Restart the group stage.
Redo the group
Bro,
stage.
you know what? They will blame
Basically,
COVID
which
and
is
they
why.
will
No.
they will win the season.
No. See, look, Monchengladbach are
Void the
screwed because Monchengladbach, you're not playing Real Madrid. You're playing Alexander
UEFA.
Cheferin. So I hope that you guys are aware. You're not playing Real Madrid. You're playing Cheferin, and UEFA
Nah,
is
that's
an
not true, bro.
So literally, you're playing the referee, the linesman, VAR, machinery, maybe even your food. So if I'm watching Gladbach, don't eat, don't drink, don't take anything into your bodies or any kind of thing. Go in there
Forget it.
starving.
They're playing against the whole of Spain.
Yeah. So basically, because I don't think Monchengladbach realize what you're going up against. You're going up against like an institution that cannot allow that badge in. Guys, they're not going to Europe. Let me see. I'll figure
do
it
you
out.
know it's gonna be
They're
an
not going to
issue
Europe.
for
They're
them
not.
if
So
Monchengladbach beats Madrid? It's gonna be an
Monta,
issue.
you're good. Monta, you're good. You
I
guys
hope
are
so.
through. You guys are through.
Guys,
You guys are through.
there should be a
Man,
new
if
rule.
that happens, bro, oh my
Like,
god.
Bro.
you see, guys, I've done the math. Like, it can't happen because UEFA as an institution and Real Madrid, they are intrinsically linked, and Real Madrid, the club, is linked into the UEFA Champions League. They can't allow that crest to touch or sniff the Europa League.
The
So,
match is getting fixed as we speak.
Monchengladbach, you're
AJ,
screwed.
Man United also played the referee, but they finished in Europa League too. They went to Europa League too.
Who?
There's no,
What?
there's no
Wait. Excuse me. Wait. What did you
Alex
say?
Ferguson pay the UEFA also for them for the Juju, and they finish in Europa League spot. So if Madrid go to Europa League, it's not a crime.
No. Don't compare us to United.
Abdullahi, what rubbish? Abdullahi, what rubbish is coming out of your mouth?
It's not a crime.
Abdullahi, what arrant nonsense just came out of your mouth right now? I'm
said-
talking about a team who have
Sir
won
Alex
the
Ferguson
Champions.
also paid the referee for the Juju to work for making them finish in the Europa League spot. So there's no crime in Madrid going to Europa League. It's not a crime.
It's
It's
no,
the
Abdullahi.
revolution.
It is
It's
a
the
crime
golden-
because Real Madrid are synonymous with the Champions League. UEFA
Yes.
are not allowing Real Madrid
Let me
to
ask
touch
you a
the Europa
question.
League.
Let
Do
me
you
ask you
understand
this
the words that's coming out of my
Let me
freaking
ask
mouth?
you this.
They're not
Like, this
allowing
has
Real Madrid to come to the freaking
AJ,
Europa
let me
League.
ask you a question.
This has potential to be worse than Barca Chelsea of 2009. This has potential to be worse than that.
Oh, so Suna, which is why I can't. Suna, I've got a meal prepared. I've got a meal because. Do you know what? If let's say
HA, I don't care, man. Pay ref, man. Pay ref.
If
I
much,
don't- Buy ref, simple. Nah, bro, you don't understand the severity of it.
Make a slide tackle that will break this leg.
Just get HH to do it.
No, wait, easy. Because it's to a point where, like, if it's like Real Madrid did like a goal, it's the 92nd minute. Benzema could get fouled 5 yards outside of the box, and they'll give a penalty.
Yeah.
They must.
And then Ramos have missed, and then they're going to give it for the goalkeeper being off his line.
Yeah.
And the missing Monchengladbach were like, wait a minute, that was 5 yards outside the box. The ref will just bring out a gun and say, look,
5 yards outside their own box.
if you don't walk back, I'll just blow your head off. So, guys,
H,
the amount of cheating
The
that we're gonna
referees have
with-
nothing to do with this. I think.
No, hey,
I hope
it's
I hope you
just-
guys are joking about this. I mean, it's Real Madrid versus Borussia Monchengladbach. There's nothing to do with UEFA here. I
Thank
think
you, Kashi.
Not
Thank
everything
you.
to do
There's
with
nothing to
it.
do with
Gladbach
referees.
versus Real Madrid.
No, Cassius, easy. Okay, Cassius, are you telling me that if Monchengladbach are beating Real Madrid and Real Madrid are heading out, there won't be any moves by the referees?
Yeah.
No move.
Cassius,
Why would there
you've
be?
experienced this firsthand. 2009. You know
Say
what
again?
it is.
Say again.
Yes?
2009. You know
09.
what it is. This has
09.
potential to be worse than 2009.
Yes. Cassius,
So,
no, Cassius, we all know what happened in 2009, so don't even give me another
Okay,
part. We know
I've
what
never
you guys
even
did in
had to
2009.
talk about this. So,
Oh,
look,
okay.
are you saying?
Let's talk.
So you're saying you're a Chelsea fan? Do you honestly believe that UEFA had anything to do with that match? For me,
1000%.
it was an individual's mistake. It's
Are you
whatever Overbo.
The individual was the referee.
the referee is an individual. The referee can. I have refereeing experience. I'm just gonna
No,
say.
no, 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 no. But
Wait,
catch
wait.
it,
Let him know. Let him land. Let's cast his
It's not.
land. Let's cast his land.
It's not like I think yes, you can say there were individual errors, but that has nothing to do with UEFA or anything else. Chelsea, I've seen the match. Chelsea deserved to win that game, but in football, sometimes the team that deserves to win
Cassius,
is that
can I just
individual.
ask
No, I'll just finish with this. The team that deserves to win, like Chelsea, deserved to win based off of football. Nothing to do with. You don't even have to talk about penalties or this and that. But just Chelsea in terms of the 11 versus 11, Chelsea deserved to win. But in the end, they couldn't hold on for 2 more minutes, and they ended up losing it on away goals. It has nothing to do with referees, in my opinion.
Okay, very quickly. Easy. Cassius,
That's not true, actually.
No. My thing is very simple, Cassius. I can show you 3 clear decisions that went against Chelsea. And the point of the matter is that immediately after Iniesta's goal, it was the most blatant penalty you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, that as well.
And also, Cassius, all I'm saying is that Chelsea and United played the final the previous year. It would have been the first time ever you had 2 teams back-to-back playing the same final.
You would have lost that final, by the way.
Red Devil, mute your mic. So the thing is, Cassius, you cannot honestly tell me that the referee was linked in somehow with UEFA to say, you know what? Do what you can. Just do what you can. Cassius, we don't live in a utopia. We don't live in a fair world. We live in a world where it's about money under the table, extortions, favors, and secret meetings. This is the real world where we live in. It ain't pretty. It's about deals.
Yeah, the only difference.
Deals.
Hey, Tish, can I say something?
Wait, easy. Let me just hit this boy. From your boy Dan. If Barca were going to Europa at this stage, a fan would commit suicide and then we can see a second overhaul. Jesus Christ, man. God damn. Okay, well, let's not go that far. Okay, we don't want to propose.
Can I respond to your argument?
Cassius, go for it. And then
So-
I'll go to Hassan.
So I guess you could say it was the two teams that have that played the previous final that would have been the first time that they played 2 back-to-back finals, but Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid played 2 finals. It wasn't back-to-back, but in 2 years they played the same two teams played in a final. So I don't really buy that argument that you're saying that, they didn't want a repeat final. I really don't buy that argument.
I have a point. I have a point over there. If you see UEFA as an institution, they have slight animosity towards English clubs. If you see it, if you're being generally honest, there is slight animosity towards English clubs.
Can you give some examples, please?
Examples
Bro, because
in
of
terms
Hill,
of-
let's be honest.
Wait. I know what happened with Liverpool, right?
Yeah,
like against Juventus, if you remember, they were banned for 6 years. English teams were banned. Okay, Liverpool did something really.
Yeah, the fans weren't ideal in that game.
Yeah, so UEFA, there are some signs where UEFA is not exactly loving English teams. For example, look like they don't like Man City, they don't like PSG. Many decisions. I mean, there are some decisions where UEFA doesn't like certain teams and certain clubs.
Well, they might not like English teams, but they don't like PSG more.
True.
Okay, fair enough. I think even one year, correct me if I'm wrong, Red Devil, but I think Man United were banned from Europe one season, if I'm not wrong. But I mean,
no, but just very simply, do you feel so? You don't believe that if the time is running out and Real Madrid need a goal against Monchengladbach, you won't see something slightly tricky happen in those last few minutes?
No, I think the best team will win. If Real Madrid deserve to win, I think they'll win, regardless of, like I said, and I said it in the 2009.
Cassius, you also give me a prediction as well. You did actually.
Yes, I didn't give you a prediction, so I'm not going to give you a prediction because they'll say I'm a hater. So
now, guys, stop saying Cassius hater, man. Stop saying Cassius hater.
Cassius, we are a family here. We are a loving family that respects everyone's position here. We are a group, and we accept anybody of any viewpoints. Cassius, I am begging you. Please give your prediction. We will not call you a hater. Cassius, take it away.
Okay, can you zoom in on me quick?
Oh my God in heaven! Oh Lord!
Here we go.
About to be big.
I think the best team will win. If Real Madrid deserve to win, regardless of any refereeing errors or whatever, I think Real Madrid will win. If Monchengladbach deserve to win, then the best team will win. That's what I believe.
What
Don't
is
say
going
no
to
offense.
happen? Cassius, what is going to happen? Monchengladbach win or Real Madrid win? Give me a scoreline.
Okay, zoom in. Like I just said, I think the best team.
No, Cassius. When I zoom in, that's when you say something dramatic. I don't zoom in at you then say the same fucking thing again. Okay, look. Talk. Hassan, go for it.
Zoom in.
Oh God! Wait. Is this like the zoom in hangers or something?
Guys, I think tomorrow there should be a new ruling in UEFA. Any team with a CL that drops down to Europa League, their CL should be converted to Europa League. So Real Madrid, 13 CLs, 13 Europa League.
We've been in the Europa League.
Look,
it wouldn't affect Arsenal.
No, guys. Okay, all I'm saying is this, guys. See, for me, I give you the rule. You see, I give you the rule. This isn't BBC. This is not ESPN or anything. If Real Madrid are in trouble, the referee is giving a penalty, a free kick, or a sending off.
Yeah.
UEFA are not going to allow Real Madrid to step a pinky in the Europa League. So, Madrid fans out there, relax, chill.
Can I say one thing? Can I say one thing?
Relax.
2009?
Hatred, can I say something?
No. Just a minute. Madrid fans, I want you to guys have a meal, coffee, and kick back and just enjoy the game. Because
I just want to say something. I just want to say something, right? I was never like this much anxious in my life before, even at the time of my, like my bachelor's results or like anything, or job interviews. Never been that anxious.
I hated school, man. I didn't even care about my results. Screw it, but
like I'm saying, like overall of my life, like oh my God, I'm sweating, man. This game is too much. You know what?
Monza,
I'll pretty much email to
Monza, why are you sweating? Bro, you don't need to sweat. UEFA?
Yes.
They've got this.
Shakhtar have only scored 5 goals in 5 games. All of them are against Real Madrid. There's no way they're doing anything against Inter Milan. Unless it's 0-0, then Shakhtar aren't getting anything from San Siro.
Guys, look, man. Look. All will be revealed on Wednesday. So, guys, I'll see you guys on Tuesday for, of course, the Leipzig United game and, of course, the freaking Barcelona Juve game. Then on Wednesday, Lord in heaven, whatever happens, we'll be back here for that post-match analysis. But, guys, don't worry. UEFA got this. Peace out, stay tuned. I'll see you guys Tuesday night, man. Please, easy.
Hala Madrid.
Become a Football Hut member and gain access to cool emojis on the live streams and get access to new YouTube content by clicking the join button here. And to view that new content, head over to the YouTube channel homepage and click on the community tab over here.